Matuš, tell us about your stay in Krasnoyarsk. What have you achieved with the team and what's your opinion about the experience?
My experience in Krasnoyarsk was very enriching, but I should have started with the fact that I'm very thankful and very proud of being chosen to support our colleagues in Siberia. That enrichment I could define definitely in a passion and willingness and eagerness to learn from all the team members over there. So my experience was definitely positive. You could feel that they really take every opportunity of my presence over there, and achievement was clearly reflected in everything what we wanted to achieve. And our common goal was bring and set the standard and make the guest experience consistent also in Siberia, like in every other country of our Hilton worldwide portfolio hotels.
We know the main objective was help the team set the brand standards. However, what was your learning point from the stay in Krasnoyarsk?
I think there were many, because every new day is enriching, and every new day brings a new modification of situation you believe that you already manage and you learn and know how to work with it. But one thing that remains in me as a common denominator is that people are individuals and we should approach them individually. And pretty much this was a big learning point for me, that if the culture is a group of individuals, you have to adjust your leadership style, your communication, and in the meanwhile understanding of the people to achieve common goals. So definitely diversity and ability to travel and meet new culture is something every day challenging, no matter how many countries we've been through, how many people and cultures we talk to.
Have you had a chance to discover the city of Krasnoyarsk?
Yes, there were opportunity definitely, although opening of the hotels and workload is accurate with every new challenge, but I was lucky that Davron, the general manager of Krasnoyarsk Hotel, took me outside several times, and as a part of the mission we did so-called and known to hoteliers price quality metrics. So we were as checking, so observing what the current offer in Krasnoyarsk city brings in terms of food and beverage experience. So I've been through many restaurants and places, see young and older people, see businessmen, and this was something which was adding on the experience also outside of the hotel property, and brought me the chance to talk people as a locals outside of the, let's say, more formal environment which was in a hotel.
What would you recommend as a must-see when traveling there?
Definitely it's a nature. For everybody saying that you've been to Siberia, no matter how vast, how huge land it is, the first association that crosses your mind is beauty of the pure nature. And there is a very famous national park called Stolby, and people going hiking there from the tradition without the ropes and any kind of climbing equipment. There are a lot of international travelers visiting and seeing these places. So yeah, I would say that it's definitely the nature. And I was lucky with the Davron and management team, knowing that every visitor, so myself being part of them, wanted to see it, and being in the city center and having a lot of work and tasks and assignments didn't give us a lot of comfort to escape. They took me last day and they did great barbecue directly in the taiga. So we were on the outskirts of the city, and that city is really cut it in the middle of that beautiful nature, and I really enjoy, and I can finally say that I've been to taiga apart from the city center.
Anything you were surprised of?
I was really surprised seeing such a high level of education. Basically, all operational team has master degrees. Unfortunately, not all of them with a background of tourism or hospitality. However, people were very educated, and as mentioned before, that eagerness to learn was also reflected in this question, what I was being surprised by. And commenting as inside of the hotel, working with these people, so you could see it outside of the street. And I'm not the most experienced traveler, but I have never seen something like walking the downtown, and wherever you see more than 2 benches, let's say, or little park, there is a vitrina or showcase with the books, which is free for everyone to read. And you can really see that people passing by, having their coffee to go, or just being with their family, they open it they take a book and they read it. And once they finish, they return it back. So that was really something really surprising for me. And seeing this in practice, not talking about the fact that it's not only part of the design of the park or bench, but really practically used, that people pick the book, read and return it back. So that Siberian and Russian soul for me got a bit different dimension that we know from talking to businessmen, having our usually very wealthy visitors, but every level of that society over there is really highly educated, and that was for me something which I really treated with respect.